Wait. Happy Saturday morning. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, yeah. Hey. Googie morning. It's Mr. Rude. Ah. Swish, swish, swish goes the brown water in the toilet. I got hair in my mouth. All right. Ah. Doesn't coffee taste great in the Googie morning mug? Can you believe it? Hey, this is Mr. Rude's Art Toilet on Googie Morning on Planet Scum. It's confusing. You're probably here not for the first time, so you already know. But for people who maybe don't know, I'm Mr. Rude. I'm like a billion years old. And I'm here to help people share their art. And, I say stuff and then you say stuff and then we all feel good. This show is on Planet Scum. It's a planet that's kept in orbit by people just like you, the viewers and the participators and the consumers. So if you want to help this show out, if you've been enjoying the show, you want to see more of the show, you just want to show support for the people who make this show on and off screen, behind and in front of the computer, if that's a phrase. You can support the show at planetscum.live. There's a thing and a menu, and then you hit the thing and then it says Googie Morning and you send money to Googie Morning. You could also buy t-shirts. Look, we got t-shirts. Look at the t-shirts. Look at t-shirts. They're shaped like the letter T. Space Noodles, Weird Bowl, Heavy Metal Bat thing, also available in light pink. And then we got this one. Holy crap. The iconic Mr. Rude shirt. You might be wondering, why isn't Mr. Rude wearing his own shirt? It's the best shirt. Why wouldn't he wear the shirt? I'll tell you why. It was in the hamper, and then I went for a run, and I put the running clothes on top of this shirt, and now this shirt is wet. And I almost put it on because I was like, well, I got to put it on for the show. But I don't know, why do that to myself, right? Okay, that's the monologue. Look, we got some fan art. Isn't that cool? And then we got this one. That's also... Oh yeah, by the way, this stamp is gone. The paint that went on this stamp, and then it mixed with the water that was rinsing off the paint, and then it got glued to a surface, and I tried scraping it off, and now this stamp is forever destroyed. Never again will I be able to stamp a stamp like this. So, oh, that brings me to the postcards. Remember the postcards? I got postcards for sale with X-Meister poems on the back. So now those are really valuable. You want to pay whatever you want for an X-Meister postcard. Limited supply. Never again. How many do I got? I got a stack of... Oh, some of these have the Mr. Rude logo on them too. Yeah, I probably have like 2 dozen. All right, here's a song that came to me in a dream this morning. Is it a reggae song? ska song. How's it go? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Don't drink that dance. You're too drunk on the dance floor. Don't drink that dance. Don't drink the dance. You're gonna puke. Don't drink that dance. Don't drink that dance. That's how it came out. I had a dream that, oh fuck it. I had a dream I was in a concrete version of the backyard of the house where I was a teenager. There was a party going on. I was looking out the window from my mother's bedroom, and I saw 4 people sitting in folding chairs and holding red cups. They were playing loud music and they were laughing together. And then one of them started to stand up. I said, don't drink that dance. That's what this person said. Don't drink that dance. Don't puke out your head. Don't drink that dance. What the forgot how to play guitar. I haven't picked up a guitar since the last. Oh, don't drink that dance. Oh, why can't I do a D chord? Come on. There it is. Don't drink that dance. Don't drink that dance. Don't drink that dance. Please don't get sick all over the concrete version of the backyard where I used to live as a teenager. All right. A very good question was asked while I was preparing that song. He said, well, what dances are the most fluid? I said, no, that's not, that's a good question. That's just not the, that's not what the phrase means. The phrase, I guess it means, I don't know, so many songs these days, and I don't want to get too political, but so many songs these days advocate for getting really drunk and then dancing. I'm saying you gotta think about it, because you might, I mean, we've all, jostled up the food and the drink in our bellies after, when we move around too quickly after putting it there. I'm saying you gotta, that's my new platform, is you gotta be safe and think about how much you ate and drank before you get up and dance. Don't drink that dance. Or is it don't dance? It probably makes more sense to say don't dance that drink. Now that I think about it, this came to me in a dream, if I didn't tell you already. I really didn't want to write a song as evidenced by that song, but I went for a walk today and I found in the tiny library on my block a miracle. Singing and rhyming. Look at these little Tintin characters and this doggy. Singing and rhyming. Can you believe it? What a fucking godsend. Right? I can't read music, but luckily it has the little notes underneath. And I found this Swedish singing game. I guess I'm going to try this Swedish. I flipped to a random page and I found a Swedish singing game called I See You. G, C, G, D7, G. Okay, let's. I see you, I see you, tra la 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 la. That's it? I see you, I see you, tra la 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 la. You and me and, wait, no. You see me and I see you and you take me and I take you. What the fuck? You see me, And I see you, and you take me, and I take you. No, thank you. Swedish singing game? Fuck that. That's some ritual. Now some of these don't have the notes. They just say so and do, and I don't know how to turn that into notes. That's some. All right, probably should have flipped through this more before I. This book might open up the underworld or something. Turn, cinnamon turn. Is this another? What are these singing games? This is a Florida singing game. What the fuck could that possibly mean? All up and down, my honey. All up and down we. How do I do G7 again? Okay. All up and down, my honey. All up and down we go. That lady's a rockin' her sugar lump. And that lady's a rockin' her sugar lump. That lady's a rockin' her sugar lump. Oh, turn, cinnamon, turn. Well, that felt about as good to play as it sounded. God damn. The Bus. Everyone knows the Bus song. Shake the Apple Tree. Okay. I got too much hair. All right, let's try this. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. I look like a little schoolboy. Happy little Johnny. Polly, come with me. Come into the garden and shake the apple tree. I will shake down the big ones. You will shake the small. When we filled our basket, we'll come take 'em all. Happy little Johnny, shake the apple tree with me. It's almost apple season, folks. Holy moly. Well, this book might have been a blessing and a curse. Joe and Jess. Joe only. I got nothing to keep this. I need like a spiral bound version of this book. I'll put my snack on the page. Joe only knew one word, and that word was no. Joe only knew one word, and that word was yes? Well, that doesn't... Oh, no. Jess? Oh, fucking hell. Joe only knew one word, and that word was no. Jess only knew one word, and that word was yes. He was told to learn some more, but Joe said no. She was told that one word won't do, but Jess said yes. He met a Candyman one day, and what the fuck is... He met a Candyman one day. He met a Popcorn Man one day. Why did he meet both of the Popcorn and the Candyman? Why didn't Jess get to meet one of them? Upsetting. Who said I'm giving you candy away? Who said this is free? Will you throw it away? Joe only knew one word. Joe said No. Jess only knew one word. Jess said yes. So what's the moral of this story? I can't get into that. Why was the candy man and the popcorn man throwing away this candy and popcorn? Maybe it was bad. Is this a happy ending that Jess said yes? She got all this free candy and popcorn? What if it was expired and bad? Give Jess the candy and popcorn. Why not? She deserves it. Thank you, Jess. Doing so much good work for the show and for the planet, scum.
Hey, Mr. Rude, not to be rude, but we've got some guests waiting.
That's not rude at all, Hex. This is what the show's really about. I'm gonna put this fucking thing down. Now I got 2 wet shirts. Okay? I don't want to complain too much. Here, just bring in the guest as soon as I hang this shirt up perfectly, okay? 1 sec. Okay, for those joining for the first time, this is Mr. Rude's art toilet. It's a toilet for art. We put the art in and then we flush it down when we talk about it. Oh, I got so much hair on my face. All right, so we have a lot of illustrious, talented, and gifted and generous artists joining us today. And so I think all that is left to do, hold on, is we have to talk to them. We must talk to the artists. So yes, can you help me with that, Hex? Hello? Can I hear you? I don't know if I can hear you yet. Sorry, not yet.
Lindsay, you're muted.
Test.
Is that better?
Yes, perfect. Wow, you sound great.
Awesome. I do.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Lindsay.
Lindsay, welcome to the Art Toilet. Are you an artist?
Yeah, thank you.
Whoa, did you make all that stuff behind you?
Not all of it. The fucking Twilight Zone picture was by another local artist from my area. I'm from upstate New York in Binghamton, which is actually where Rod Serling is from. His name's Jesse Ryan, the artist that painted it, and I got it at a local show. He gave it to me, and it's like one of my favorite pieces.
Cool. Whoa.
But
So
I
you're
made a lot of the other stuff, yeah.
Wait, so like you're from the same area where Rod Serling is from?
Yeah, Binghamton.
Do you walk around and see Rod Serling's influence for the Twilight Zone? Is it weird?
Absolutely. We're all weird in Binghamton, like we're odd.
Cool. That's cool.
It's very cool.
Lindsay, would you like to tell the fellow Googie Morning people what your art is and how you do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I have my degree in illustration, and that's what I really love to do. For a while now, I've just been really into wrestling, so I'm drawing a lot of wrestlers, and there's like no shortage of good content. Like, that's actually kind of what got me back into it. Was I was kind of like feeling a little blocked up as far as inspiration goes, and one of my roommates was like, "Let's watch wrestling," and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so much fun!" Again, like I watched it as a kid. And like the WWE always has like a photo gallery up, like usually like 20 minutes after like a fight happens. They have like a whole gorgeous gallery of stuff, and like that's like no shortage for like pose inspiration. And at first I was just like, oh, this looks cool, I'll draw it and turn it into like whatever other characters, or just leave it kind of faceless. But then I was like, oh no, like I'm really invested in Finn Balor. Like I gotta do some deep diving. And so yeah, I just do a lot of portraits of wrestlers. Yeah, he is. He's beautiful. There a lot of them are. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's crazy.
It
It's
sells. Yeah.
pretty cool. Wait.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh, sorry, I cut you off though. You got really invested in the all the beautiful people wrestling, and then what?
Mhm. Um, well, I think it was like 2018 or it was 2019, and I heard Orange Cassidy was coming to our local indie place, and I was like, "Oh my God," like I had just seen him, I think for the first time on that the AEW like Battle Royale casino thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love this dude. I brought him a portrait. He was like so sweet and like just so thankful. I was like, I'm going to make portraits for all of these wrestlers that I like. They're great. Um, and I think a couple months later, I got to go to a show that John Moxley was at. It was like a smaller one, so it wasn't like I had to fight a huge crowd or anything. There was a random meet and greet that happened like as I showed up to the venue, and I just like was the first one in line. And I was like, I don't want to take a picture. I just want to give you this big portrait. I had a dog collar portrait of him that was from like one of his CZW days. It was a Tournament of Death with Thumbtack Jack, and he was like again like so sweet and just like he was like, oh my God, this is fucking rad, I love this is rad as shit.
You
He
get like
took
a
it
good
home
reaction from the
and
people
like
that you portray. Can we see
yeah,
some of your
yeah, thank
art?
you. That's Yeah, absolutely. I have a bunch of it sitting around with me. This one's actually like my pride and joy. It's one of Eddie Kingston and Cody Rhodes from when he was
I
first on AEW. Hang on,
fucking
I have
love
to
this
block my
one.
face. Yeah, yeah, no. I love that too. And I mean, yesterday he did that Rampage thing. That was great.
Oh my God, that New York
I've got
show. It's so
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Oh man, like it's one of those things where I'm sad I couldn't go, but I kind of understand like not going because it's still kind of a pandemic.
Yeah.
I have a John Moxley one right here. This was, I
Wow.
think, after he won the U.S. like title in New Japan against
Oh, nice.
Juice
Yeah.
Robinson. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because he's got those
Here's one of
little
Pac and Orange
shorties on you.
Cassidy. Yeah.
Amazing. How do you
Yeah.
choose like your like I know like your fans you are a fan of certain wrestlers, but like how do you choose the photo? And also, this is a loaded question, long question. But like I've
Mhm.
seen many multiple photos of the same painting in like in progress. And like what are
Mhm.
you working with to get so many layers in this like nuanced color? I don't even know what to call it. You're the artist.
Oh,
Please enlighten me.
yeah, yeah. I can explain my process a little bit. What I use a lot is really like kind of watered down and thinned paints. I use a lot of liquid acrylics. Liquitex has a line that's like inks that has like a little dropper in the bottle. I was just looking to see if I had one in
Oh,
arm's reach, but I don't. But I like to thin that out with Mod Podge, and it kind of gives you like a watercolor glaze type of feel. And I really love watercolor. So that's one that I like to use a lot too. And if you use like acrylics, kind of like watercolors, you can really build and layer. And I love using the Mod Podge because it just gives you that extra body and like kind of translucency. So it's not like if you put a line down, it's ruined. It's like, oh, I could just bury it under 12,000 layers of color. Like, and it really kind of gives you a chance to like really fine tune your line work, just to kind of build up and have that sort of plasticity with like colors, like
because
nothing's ever really super permanent.
because I have
Yes,
this one
yes,
right
yes, I
here,
sent you that one. Yeah, yeah.
and the thing about this, like looking at this in person, you can really see so many different layers and so many things like worked over again and again. Like
Yeah.
even like the way that you did this guy's hair, and it's like
Mhm,
there's green in it. It's like you
mhm.
capture lighting in a really interesting way, which is such a cool
Thank you.
thing to do for wrestling when the lighting is often so uh such a part of the show.
Yeah, yeah, really well lit shows are my favorite. Like, just to kind of go back and answer your question about like would I decide how to like pick a thing, it's usually just like if the photographer took a really good shot. I have a lot of like matches that I really enjoy. Like I've really gotten into like Eddie Kingston's run in CZW and Chikara.
Yeah.
Those I love, but anything shot in that ECW arena is crap. Like everyone's just like a blob. Like it's awful. So there's you gotta have to use a little imaginative realism or just go with like more recent shots. But yeah, like lighting is important, and I'm glad that you noticed like the greens and stuff that I use, because I don't use the color black when I illustrate a lot because it tends to flatten colors out, and you can get a more vivid thing if you just use the complementary color. So like the reds are usually like with green, it just sort of turns it darker, so you get that really like crisp thing, like the painted on googly eyes on the face, like that's I think just like dark blue and green and red and magenta all sort of layered together, so it also
Yeah.
kind of gives you that cool sort of like 3D effect, like when you were younger, like the 3D books that you'd get where you'd have to put the glasses on. If you weren't wearing the glasses, it's just the red and the green lines kind of intersecting. It's kind of that effect. It's like an off-register printing thing, and I think that's cool too. Like photorealism is really awesome for illustrating, but I kind of like seeing like the mark making. I like seeing like little like bleed marks and like imperfections. Like that's really what makes a piece beautiful to me.
It's almost like something I want to compare it to is like Into the Spider-Verse, where it's like everything has kind of a photorealistic silhouette in some cases, but like the colors and just the way that you make things pop in a character way are just like so exaggerated that it's a really interesting effect. It's so cool, and I'm so glad that
Thank you.
like you use your art to like champion wrestling subjects, because I think it elevates the subject. It's so cool.
And it really
Can you
like
show us a
wrestling
couple
lends
more?
itself to that sort of thing. Yeah, absolutely. This one is one of my favorite matches. It's Matt Tremont and Eddie Kingston. It was at the first Joey Janela spring break. Hang on, let me get him in there. This one's great because Matt
Yeah.
Tremont is an incredible like wrestler and deathmatch wrestler. I actually saw him for the first time. It was it was the last wrestling show I saw before the pandemic. It was January 2020, again at my local like tiny little venue that used to be a Forever 21. They had a cage match and he came in and did that, and I was like floored by it. I was like, this dude's incredible. And then a couple months later, well, almost a year later, they had that 2020 collective where him and Alex Colon had the death match, and they were like, this is his last match in GCW, and I was like, didn't I see that guy at the mall? And that was
you
an
were
incredible
there.
match.
You
like
were
I was floored
you
by
were
that.
at the match. How does it feel to paint something based on a photo of a match you were at?
Awesome. I saw Homicide at the mall too, like a month before in December 2019, and I took a picture of him biting his opponent's hand. And I've been working on that. That's a big piece that I'm working on. It's just like it's awesome because there's always like I don't have a problem like crediting photographers or anything, but like you said, I post a lot of like my progress stuff, and I feel like I don't want to be annoying by like tagging a photographer in the same thing 15 times, especially if it's like you can barely tell like what little details I've changed. Like, so it's just like I can just, put it up there and not worry about crediting anybody and just be like, yeah, it's mine. I shot it. It's all right.
Would you like to share your social media so people can see higher res versions of the things you're working on?
Yeah, absolutely. My Instagram is Lindsay Raegun, Raegun. And I believe my Twitter is the same thing. I'm just looking right now. Yeah, at Lindsay, LindsayRaegun. My Instagram's a little better. I like to shit post on Twitter and share every waking thought that I have. So if you're really more, thank you for that text thing. That's perfect. Just if you're just in here for the art, I would say follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, and I would highly recommend looking at the high-res photos of her paintings because, holy moly! And I'm going to share a better version of this too because we all know what's coming. Some of us know what's coming. An amazing powerhouse, blow the lid off of the Truth documentary. Anyway, whatever, they know. Lindsay, we have to move on to our next artist, but thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely. This was fun. I love talking about art.
Excellent. Okay, we'll see you in the pipes. I'm going to flush now. That's what we do here.
Okay. Farewell.
Flush. Bye.
Flush.
We got her, folks. Yeah, the internet is cool. Sometimes I just see art and then I reach out to people, make a nice friend. They show up on the show. It feels good. All right. I'm being told. Yeah, and now everyone else knows about her too. That's a good thing. All right. Do we have our next art toilet sitter? One who sits on the art toilet. Oh, she's wearing a Googie Morning shirt.
And I got a Planet Scum hoodie here too. It's too warm, but I have my hoodie. Hello.
Welcome. Googie Morning.
Good morning.
This is
Thank you.
Janos.
This is Janos Papaja, as you would say. Although
How would you say it?
I made up this name in junior high, so I just call it Janos Papagia myself. You can call me, Janos or Hannah is if you prefer.
Oh, okay, Hannah. Okay, I'm learning everything all at once. Okay, Hannah Papagia. There we go. I finally said
I'm
it.
so happy to be here.
Happy to have you. Do you have art to share for the folks?
I guess so. Well, first I really just want to say thanks, Noah. Thank you. Good morning.
Oh,
I really, really loved receiving my embroidery in the mail. It was so awesome. I love it. I did not make this. It's not my art.
That is Noah's embroidery.
Yeah. I've done a little bit of cross stitching, and I was inspired by Noah actually to try it. Here, I should have got my stuff closer. Well, first of all, I've got these little pieces of string that I didn't know that I could organize my string this way until I learned it from seeing what Noah was doing. So,
a ring of string you got there.
Yeah. Or my floss, I guess. It's embroidery floss. So I guess floss. This is the first ever cross stitch I did ever.
What?
From a kit. It was Etsy gave me the pattern. So it's like a paint by number kind of thing.
That's still really good.
Thank you. So
damn, how did that feel to do?
It's very relaxing. I really enjoy it, and it felt very satisfying when it's done. And now I'm going to give it as a gift, I think, probably.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you can already see. I didn't realize you could see all my stuff. Yeah. So, this is the one I'm working on right now. That is my second ever cross stitching project, which is going to be the Majora's Mask. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So it's a work in progress.
Wow. So you could you found people just have cross stitching stuff online and you just wow.
This is all so I actually paid for the pattern, but then I had to print it out myself and then buy all the supplies myself.
Nice.
But yeah. That's what I've been really enjoying mostly lately, just because it's very relaxing. But I do make, I don't know, I have other things, and I my own art, I guess, is songs that I've written, I guess, perhaps. I don't know, I have a million things. I brought everything out so I could show you. Oh, anything I made this. Here, Grover, come here. I want my dog to show you himself.
Oh my God.
This is kind of him. Good. Grover, come here. Oh no, come here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get him.
It's gonna be a big moment on the show, folks.
Okay, well, he's gone off somewhere apparently because he's barking. I don't know why he just decided to leave. So this is
Okay,
him,
let's
though.
see the portrait
He
first.
looks like this, basically.
Oh, wow.
I
How
made
did
this.
you do that?
So the thing was like, again, a kit. I made this as a kid. It's like a rug pull thing.
Yeah.
So it gives you all the little pieces of short strings like that long, and you kind of rug hook them through. There he is. Come here, Grover. Come here. Come here. No,
Oh
Grover,
my
come
god.
here.
Oh my god. Oh my
Come on
god.
the
Oh
show.
my god.
Come on the show.
This is
Yay.
oh wow.
There
Oh
he is.
wow.
Yay, there he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Sorry
Grover.
for yelling. Sorry for yelling in your ears.
There's my baby. Yeah. So
Oh,
so I made the pillow before I got him. It was almost like manifesting. This is what I want in my future, is to have a dog that looks like
you
that
kidding me?
There.
Good. Wait, so
Yeah.
you had a picture of
So-
Grover and then
No,
or-
so this came out of a kit, like again, sort of a paint by number kit that I got at the art store, and then I got him, and I said, "Oh my god, it's him!"
oh my god.
Yeah, basically.
You really did it.
Yeah. It really looks just like him.
Well, he seems psyched about it.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Let me see what else I got around here to show you. Oh, here's my cross stitches. These are my punch needle. These again are paint by number type kits. Punch needle.
What's the difference between that and cross stitching?
Yeah. So, well, this, you can see it's like kind of fluffier. But
yeah.
it's so it uses this tool. So you put the thread through. I'm dropping everything. You put the thread through the needle, and it's almost like sewing with a sewing machine, but by hand. Like you're the one who's punching the thread through, kind of thing. Yeah. So you just punches through like that. Anyway, yeah. I don't know what to show you. I have lots and lots of things. If it's okay, I'm just gonna keep going, I guess.
Yeah, you got time.
Okay. Okay, so I'll show you this again from a pattern, knitting pattern. This, I do lots of thread related, but this is knitting mittens I made for myself.
Made your own mittens, damn.
So these are my winter mittens that I wear now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Colorful,
I really like
intricate,
these.
my God.
Yeah. These I made last winter. Yeah.
How did you decide on, or how did you like come to love thread-based art so much?
Well, yeah, good question. I guess I started by just being like, I would like to learn how to knit, and I knit a scarf, and I just made like a bunch of scarves, just knitting, and then I kind of was like, well, maybe I'll learn how to purl and do something more intricate. And I guess every year I kind of want to think of Christmas ideas for people, and knitting things for people is a really good gift. Yeah. So I made some really kind of like really neat patterned, really beautiful gloves I gave to my mom last year. I wish I could show them. I don't have them. And I sort of just started trying to learn how to do different things. And then, Grover's not there anymore, I guess. And then I just said, well, what else is out there? So I think the only thing I haven't done at this point is crochet and embroidery. But with the cross stitch, I'm halfway to embroidery already. So yeah, because it's all the same stuff, I think, basically.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think that, as someone 100% ignorant to thread art, is it possible to combine them? Like
I don't see why not. Yeah, because I think
the one piece.
I think Noah would probably know, but yeah, if like, because basically it's the same. It's the same. I think. Well, maybe cross stitch. The difference is that the wool, or what do you say, the cloth that you put it on has little almost a grid of holes on it.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe embroidery doesn't have that grid. Is the only difference. But I don't see why you couldn't just freestyle it. Definitely. I haven't gotten that brave yet.
Broke Physics seems to think it's possible. I love a knit object with or you can also, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow. Now that's a cool idea. I had never thought about that. I could combine it all. Put some cross stitch on top of my knitted projects. That would be fun way to expand it further.
Make a little embroidered kerchief for Grover.
Yeah, a little bandana for him.
Everyone's
just what he
excited
needs.
for Grover.
Yeah, he's a pretty popular guy.
That was very good. I don't know. Do you post your art? Do you want to share it with the people or no?
I don't really post it. I don't really.
Yeah,
post
no pressure. That's fine.
Cool.
Well, yeah. But
okay.
I so appreciate that you come on the show and that you visit the chat room pretty much every week. It's very nice to have you here. I'm so glad we finally got to talk.
Yeah, me too. It's really great to be on the show. It's really exciting.
Thank you. Okay, is it time to you want to be flushed? Is it okay?
I could keep going,
Flush her.
but
Get her
flush
out of
me
here.
away.
Flush the toilet. There we go.
Thank you.
Flush. No remorse for the flush. No remorse at all. What the? Oh, that's a good flushing noise. Here we go. 1 sec. That's a good flush. That's what we're gonna do now. You can't look. You can't get too sentimental here. On the toilet, you gotta just flush it. You're gonna stand there in the bathroom all day, going, "Oh, goodbye." No, flush the toilet. Just like you've been taught your whole life. But it was great to have Jay Papaja. All right. Up next, we have what we're gonna call a legacy art toilet shitter. We got someone who's a champion art fucking shitter. Oh no! I don't know why I did that. That could have been bad. Whew. Let me catch my breath. That could have been real bad. All right. Wow, Gorb the Devourer is here. Gorby morning. What's up, Gorb? The Orb? Roy Gorbison? All right, enough of this. Let's bring in the legacy toilet shitter artist. Where is Stephen Premel?
Good morning.
What's up?
Googie morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's nice to see you.
Thank you. It's nice to see you too.
Hey. What's new, my friend?
Well, I have been working on an extension of the Planet Scum Tarot deck. I decided I wanted to involve the community more. Because it's been such a great and wonderful place to join and be, and plus when people like Mr. Rude put on art toilets and we get to see how amazing everyone in the community is, like everyone deserves to be celebrated. Everyone deserves to be celebrated.
That's a terrific sentiment. It's not, I mean, I think we had a great conversation with I want to say Emily Pineapple about how the musician tarot card was a parody of the Pope or something, and then this talking stick that Mr. Rude is hosting, it's like a practice of passing the talking stick to other artists in the community, and then everyone gets to be elevated a little bit. That's right. It's also an inversion of, like, you know, this Pope being like the authority. In the original card, he's sitting, and you are up there taking the stage like a goddamn rock star. And you've taken the symbol of that authority and turned it into your own purposes, which is art, being good, being weird, doing your thing. I couldn't have said it better myself. Anyway, so you've been working on these community cards for folks in the community. Do you want to show? Yeah, show off, or let's...
I do have some to show off. Let me get this open. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move my phone. It's gonna look a little bit crazy for a second.
All right, I'll do something crazy too. I'll just. Oh, you got the Noah's embroidery too.
All right, yeah, there we go. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit.
We're getting a bird's eye view here.
Oh no, it's upside down. I don't know. Okay, I cannot do this upside down.
Okay.
But y'all are gonna have to just live with it.
That's fine.
Okay. So this card, unfortunately, dang, I was worried about this. It's not showing up as well as I wanted it to. Just because, LED screens recording LED screens.
Yep.
But this right now is more or less, let me go to my gallery view. I start off with like a blank template. The blank template was actually based on Robbie Hoffman's card. She was the first tarot card I ever did.
Yes.
And so I got a few like background elements, like her name is in there. Next up, my favorite thing this time around. So the first time I did all the tarot cards, I cut and pasted letters and wrote out the name every single time. So on this one here, I actually just made myself an alphabet so I can copy and paste, and like it goes so much faster. So to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of my process. Oh wait, I can do this part upside down, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. That's easy.
Okay, so my thing here, and I've got it on. Oh, whoops, I opened up the wrong friggin' one. There we go. So all of the background line work is based. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Can you lower the brightness a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That was whose idea was that? That was one BBBR's idea. So we got to give.
How do I?
Do like
settings?
a swipe.
No, I should
do a swipe from the bottom of the screen up. Oh, that didn't work.
Whoops.
I have an older
All right,
phone.
I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna turn it right way around so I can do it. Sorry.
This is tech support on Googie Morning. We got a third hand. Holy moly, that was cool.
That was Lindsay Premel. All right, fine. We'll just go to settings.
This rules.
Stop it! I'm turning it down. Stop it!
This is like what? Whoa. Okay.
Okay, now let's give this a shot.
Yes, much better. Amazing.
Okay, there we go. Hey, you can see it.
Yeah.
So this, and I know Offbeat Valerie is in the chat, but this is Blogtoven's card that I'm working on right now.
Blogtoven.
All of the line work in the background is lifted more or less directly from an actual tarot card. I'll go ahead and turn that one on, but you can see here I didn't want to include some of the elements that I felt weren't relevant to the subject matter here, so I just kind of got to this point and then just did the rest on my own.
Nice.
And the process that I like to work in, first, I love to work in red. It's one of my favorite things. But the first thing that happens is
What does that mean to work in red?
Literally this color here, red.
Oh, you just draw in like red pen. Okay.
I don't know why. I can't, working in like dark colors, blues, blacks, things that are traditionally like ink colored, like I can't, my eyes don't pick it up. And I feel like I can't see what I'm working on. So the first thing that happens is I get a reference photo from somebody. This is Blogtoven with a bunch of George Lucas Talk Show merch. And as you can see, it's most of his torso. So the next thing that happens is I take it, I size it down for scale, right? Because I like fitting the entire person on the card.
Yeah, you get the full body thing, yeah.
Exactly. But then I'll do a bit of research and a bit of finagling to Frankenstein together the rest of a body.
Nice. It's like a collage.
Exactly. And that's actually one of the things I love most is this research, and then shaping the body based on the proportions of the reference that I received, so that hopefully what comes out is true to form. And from there, using that, I'll use that as a reference. My first thing I like to do is the silhouette.
Nice.
And I use a nice thick kind of, it's called the rusty nib brush, but it's something that's a little bit shaky because I've got a little bit of a tremor. And so it kind of hides the fact that, like, I can't always hold my hands as steady as I'd like. So once we get the silhouette in, we start adding in some of the finer details. Right? Still using that same kind of like shaky marker.
Yeah.
Then I'll actually switch brushes when I want to get in the really fine details.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. I wonder.
Again.
There we go. Okay. Last up, I don't know why. I always do the glasses last. Glasses come last. I don't have a reason for it. It just feels comfortable.
It's like a tradition at this point.
Exactly. Now, once that was done, I'll start working on colors. So I haven't started the coloring process on this one yet, but I have maybe a little bit of a exclusive for you to see here.
Oh, we're getting a scoop, folks.
You are getting a scoop. All right. That's right. I need to leave this one. And then we're going to come down into here.
Will Hines.
I have a mystery card.
What? Are we supposed to guess who this is? I can't do that.
No. That's okay. I'm going to start turning on different elements. And if you can figure out who it is before I turn everything on, right? That's fun. It's a little game. If you don't figure it out, at the very end, you'll still see it.
Guys, we're getting a game on the show. This was not expected. Holy
okay, so let's see. The first thing I want to turn on is I'm going to open this. And the first thing I'll turn on is the line work. Oh, that turned on everything. Dang. So we've got the line work for the background.
Whoa.
It looks like a little bit of a hot mess right now. Once we've got the line work for the background on, okay, let's turn on some of our colors.
Yeah.
All right. So I have, this is all a crosshatch that you're looking at right now. I color the crosshatch and then I color underneath it. Oops.
Oh, damn.
And then I'll fill in solids behind the crosshatch. So I just delete the crosshatch from this section here. Next thing up is I like to start adding in the well, we already got the line work on. Oh yeah, let me open this one up. Next up, I like to work on the actual colors of the person itself. So what I do is I literally use my select tool, freehand, draw around every single line here very slowly, fill it in with one solid color, and then go back in and start adding in the separate colors, the detailing, things like this. This particular person was wearing a Wu-Tang shirt. So we went and got the symbol on it. But then I added in the reference image was wearing a Wu-Tang shirt, and it happened to be proportionally correct. It worked out really well. So let's go ahead and maybe add on the face. Oh, shoot. Now I don't know. Is that the right one? I did two different. Yeah, that's the right one.
This is amazing.
So now we added in the face. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll add in the name.
This is so cool. I don't know if she's watching right now. This is amazing.
And so I'll be sending that to you a little bit later.
Wow. Thank you. That is beautiful. I love this show.
And it's not super obvious because I had to play with the colors, but that is a picture of Hell's Kitchen behind the skyline there. That is a one of the neighborhoods from Hell's Kitchen. I couldn't find a great one that actually had the UCB theater in it, but anyways, that was more just a little tip of the hat there to the old theater.
Yeah, where she directed so many shows that everybody loved. Wait. Oh. Whoa, she's freaking out. She opened the door to freak out.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
She smiled
because this
really
is.
big, and then she did the Home Alone pose with her hands on her face.
I'm so glad. I hope I haven't taken up too much time, but that's the process. This is what they look like when they're done, and I'm ready for a flush, baby.
Stephen Prem, get flushed. But thank you. But also thank you. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. You're welcome.
This is so cool. Great to see you again. Great job. Amazing work. Everyone who's being honored with these cards, I'm sure, is just loving it so much. It's very cool to see. Great job.
Thank you. And everyone has been really appreciative. It's one of those things where I did it to give back, but I'm getting back more than I'm putting out, which tends to be the way the community goes.
That is so beautiful. All right, get flushed. Wow. Stephen Premel. Infinite sweetheart. Timeless. It just doesn't seem to go out of style. Being sweet and cool and generous. We'll see what happens, but so far it's pretty nice. Very lovely. Support the show. Buy a t-shirt. Buy a coffee mug. Get postcards that no longer will be printed because I destroyed the stamp making this one. You know the deal. Or just, PayPal us and just do the little drop-down menu saying you want to support Googie Morning. It's possible to support the show. It's possible. You don't have to. We're just doing it, but it's supported by folks like you. These glasses make me look like Joey Janela. I think we're just going to keep rolling. Oh, by the way, speaking of dreams, I don't know if my mom is going to be happy about this, but my mom, her sleep health is going up, which is fabulous. And she told me the other day that she had a dream where she was going to the grocery store on a rolling toilet. Oh, and she knew that would make me happy to hear that. Anyway, so then when I said, let's keep the toilet rolling, it made me think of that. Shout out to my mom on her rolling toilet. She said that was a good dream. I have to agree. All right. In the spirit of keeping the toilet rolling in the dream plane, shall we invite our next artist into the toilet for a swim?
Hello.
Hello. What's up? Who are you?
My name's Jen. My username is Yenabe. I'm not usually on the chat because it's your show starts at 8 a.m. here, so I usually watch it while I'm like laying in bed. So
damn. Thank you for being here so early. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you waking up early to be here. Yeah. What's your art?
I do a whole bunch of stuff, but the stuff I sent in was photographs that I take on really old cameras. And I think you can screen share them because I don't have prints of them. But
oh, damn. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, cool. Where is this?
So that's actually two photos that the negatives got squished up together because the winding got kind of weird. So it's actually just a coffee shop in my neighborhood that I go to all the time. And it was really empty one day, and I thought it looked really cool. But the door, I like the way that the two negatives lined up because it looks like the door it looks like one picture. But then if you start looking at it longer, the geometry is all wrong, and it looks really surreal.
It looks like there's it looks like there's like a line in the middle, and it looks like there's like a corner in this place where there can't be one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was really fun.
How did you get into old cameras?
At a thrift store like 15 years ago, I bought this camera for $1. Actually, it goes that way.
And it was functioning?
Yeah, this is an old Brownie. So the shutter is right here. And you can change the aperture by pulling up this little lever. And that's pretty much all this camera has. But the pictures I sent were taken on that. They were mostly taken on a camera like this. And this is a Zeiss Iconta from like the 30s. So,
oh my God.
I find them on eBay and then I like clean them up. And this one is the newest one I've gotten, and I had to take the lens apart 3 times before I put it back together right. And I still haven't been able to take any pictures on it, but I have another one too. I have a whole bunch of them.
How did you learn how to like maintain and refurbish these?
I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and you can find like old camera repair manuals online. And then I have a friend that I learned a bunch of stuff from as well. So hi Josh, if you're watching.
Oh my God. Do you have more? Wait, can we see another photo?
That's at the same coffee shop. That bird, his name is Casper, and he's really nice. He just hangs out at the coffee shop.
Now, I don't know anything about photography, but it looks like, well, first of all, I'm impressed that it seems like these cameras would have been manufactured before color film.
Yeah, most of them were, but they still, like, these still take modern film. The spool, here's the size of the spool. Yeah, you can just put film in them, and sometimes it comes out kind of weird.
And what is there like a name for like the ghost-like quality of the colors creeping in from the bottom corners? And like there's such an amazing like like the way the film captures like the light in this bottom right corner. It looks kind of like smoke and dust, and I don't know, what do you call that? Is that just film quality versus digital? What is going on?
Yeah, so the red in the one corner is actually, so when you wind a film on these cameras, there's these red windows, and modern film is a lot more sensitive than old film. So light leaks in and it can cause these red kind of stripes. So usually you have to put like some electrical tape over the back. And then the ghosty part on the other side is actually a hole in the bellows. So it's a pinhole light leak that's coming through, like where the paper is so old that it's cracked in the folds.
So there's kind of like only so much you can do to repair those cameras, and it's kind of like limited time usage with that thing. Or is it possible to repair the bellows?
You can use liquid electrical tape, but it doesn't work super great. And you can make new bellows. I'm trying to learn how to fold new bellows right now, but it's really complicated. And you have to do like 3 layers of like blackout curtain and fabric and some other thing. And I haven't had super great luck, but there's only a couple people like in the world that fold them. So I think it'd be really fun to learn how and then be one of those couple people.
Bellow folders.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught up doing it for other people too much, though, or do you? I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like a super lucrative gig, but yeah, it makes me really happy when one of the cameras works. So it'd be kind of cool if I could make someone else real stoked too.
Oh, okay.
That's my friend Katie at the beach, and that actually the kind of like triple layer thing is actually just from the fog at the beach that day and the combination of the light leak that came in from the corner, because that camera was dying when I was taking the picture.
Wait, how does are these cameras battery operated, or no, they can't be? Wait, how does it die?
Just when the bellows like decompose. Like that one had a bad set. That's this one, and you can kind of see that there's electrical tape blobs all over it, like these things, and it just like peels off and gets really ragged. So this one doesn't work anymore because light just shines in now.
That combined with just the amazing fog, I'm assuming in the San Francisco area.
Yep.
Um, and again, in this bottom right corner, there's like, it looks like something else, like another photo negative creeping in.
I
And is
think
that,
I
what is
think
that?
that one was just a light leak. I'm pretty sure.
This rules. Are there more? Is there one
There,
more?
I think there should be. I think I sent like 6 or 7. I don't even remember.
Amazing.
This one's the Dahlia Garden in Golden Gate Park, and I really liked the women in the background are wearing like it wasn't really like Harajuku dresses, but they were wearing these big fluffy white dresses, and I thought they looked like they were flowers too. Oh, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm speaking quietly. I'm getting lost in the in the colors of the photos. I'm muttering to myself. Damn, it must be so fun to take photos with these cameras because it's kind of like, I mean, obviously with your own eyes you see the beautiful subject you're capturing, but then it's like an anticipation of how the camera is gonna capture it.
Yeah, it's really neat because everything on them is manual. Like you have to pick the shutter speed and the aperture size and the focus. You have to do manually too, and the focus is in meters, so you're like trying to do math while you're trying to catch something quickly. It's really fun. It's kind of like it's also kind of meditative because you like really have to focus on what you want to capture.
Do you bring your film to a professional or do you develop it yourself?
I've wanted to develop it myself, but the darkroom has been closed for the last 1.5 years. So these are just all from a lab.
And there must be like one lab in town.
I think San Francisco has 2 or maybe 3, and then Oakland has one that I used to go to when I lived over on that side of the bay. Photo Works over here and Freestyle Photo on that side are both really great if anyone is in the area and needs a place to go.
And then naturally, wait, first.
That's my favorite.
That kid is Duncan.
He was digging for change.
Yeah. And what is happening over here on the right? Is this a light leak?
Yeah.
It looks like this guy's head is exploding.
I know. I thought that one turned out so well. I was so worried it wasn't going to because it was such a funny moment. And I screamed when I got the pictures back. I was so excited.
What is the community like that forms around old cameras and film?
I haven't really found much of one besides just like a few friends, but I know when you go out and take pictures with them, people will stop you and ask questions. Actually, I was going to show you this one too. This is like one of the oldest cameras that I have and one of the first ones that I got really into taking photos with. So this one's from like 1912. And it's made of wood and leather and it weighs about 3 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds. And then you focus it by sliding it along this track. So depending on where it is on the track, that's your focus. And then it takes pictures with this cable release.
Whoa.
But it only gets like 4 shots per roll of film because it's so huge. So the negatives are this big. And then I like to use those really big negatives to print cyanotypes at home.
What's a cyanotype?
So you coat the paper with chemicals like this blue-green junk. And then you just put the negative on top of the paper like this. And then you just lay it in the sun for like 10 minutes and it develops. And you can do it with like flowers or plants or like anything, but negatives are really fun to put on there. And then you rinse it off with
is that where
water.
we get the name cyan, the color cyan?
Yeah, the chemical is actually called ferrocyanide. So it's from cyanide blue, but it's not toxic unless you heat it real hot. So you could do it at home and it's super safe and fun for anybody.
Now, when you're out taking photos with these cameras and people approach you, what is the most common, like, annoying eye-rolly question you get, and have I asked it to you already?
You didn't actually. It's usually just people will come up and ask if the camera is real, is the one that I get most often. Like they think it's a prop that I'm walking around with, which I guess would be kind of fun too. But
Because you can't show the photos, you can't prove right away that it's not fake.
yeah, and then there's like this weird thing where you have to pull out your phone and be like, here's some pictures that I took from it, and it's just, it gets kind of silly from there, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's funny. I love this one too.
Yeah, that one's at Ocean Beach. I think it was just earlier this summer.
Well, we've all learned an incredible amount in 15 minutes. Do you share your photos anywhere, or you want to? I don't know.
No, I put them on Instagram. It's my username, same as it is here. So it's IENABEE.
Excellent. Well, I would like. Thank you for sharing that. I'm gonna follow you if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for having me on. This is awesome. I've been like a lurker for a long time, so it's exciting to actually be more participatory.
I appreciate it too. I had no idea. This is great. I'm gonna flush you for now, but yeah, if you take more photos and you want to show them off, we'll do this again.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, I forgot to do this for Premel. Wow. Her photos made Emily Pineapple fall back in love with San Francisco. That's the power of art. That's the power of someone else's art making an impact on someone's opinions of the super city they live in. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I have to prepare for a second because I think we're gonna do something special. Hold on, I just have to. I'm getting excited. I'm not 100% prepared, but I'm gonna. Okay, all right. I'm wondering if. Well, let me check the private chat. All right. Okay, seems like we're ready. I'd like to know if we have more artists for the art toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, we do.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
How you doing?
What's up? Well, could you tell me your names, please?
I'm James,
I'm Sean.
and we're Protest Films. We do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Test Films. I'm a little starstruck at the moment. Because
Oh God, me too. Me too.
this is a big deal. James, how did we come to understand each other, or like know that we exist together in the world?
Well,
How did we meet?
I subscribed to your channel back when I was in high school. I found you on Something Awful, and I loved your videos, and I've been following you for a while, and we
Thank you.
and we ran into each other at the Wrestle Factory. We were at a wrestling show together, and I recognized you, and you recognized me, and that was like a weird thing. It was like one of the most awkward conversations I've ever had. I wasn't prepared at all to like know anybody at that show, let alone like somebody whose stuff I watch. It was a hell of a thing.
I remember that. I remember, yeah, like we had never met. I was there to see my friend in like a graduation wrestling match from the school.
Yeah, Fesh.
Yeah. So yeah, and it was like, oh, you would comment on videos, and I was always appreciative. But this was back before I realized it would be like an important and nice thing to do to like. I don't know, respond to nice comments from someone who kept watching videos. I was kind of in my own bubble.
Yeah, I try like whenever I like something, I try to say something to the person who made it, just because it always feels good.
And then like, so you guys would make videos too,
Mhm.
and then you stopped for a while, and then I just have to say, I have to say this real quick because this is I was like watching my own videos, which is embarrassing enough.
I do it too. It's cool.
Yeah, but when you make your own stuff and it's good, it's like you got to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw like repeatedly that you had commented over the years. I was like, I should subscribe to this guy after what, like 12 years.
Yeah. Sorry. When you subscribed, I think the last video I uploaded at that point was like 4 years before that. So like part of me like doing stuff again is like, well, if he's gonna subscribe, I should probably put like actual good stuff on this channel to show him.
And then, I mean, pandemic hit and everything's crazy, and everything's bad, and everything's lonely. And then out of nowhere, you guys started making videos again after a huge hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking love you. I love your videos, guys. Your videos.
Thank you.
Rule. Sean, how did you get involved in this?
So we met each other in high school, I think like 10th grade. And we started making stuff back then because we were both in like AV club. So we just, I think we linked up. We just had really similar senses of humor, similar influences. And just from then, I mean, we've just sort of, like over the years, whenever we've been able to do stuff we have. And then just recently, like with lockdown happening, the second that it was basically safe for us to meet up again, we were like, we can't lose another year and not do anything.
We both it was like doing nothing for a year. We needed to be creative in like some way. Like, I was doing nothing. It was just my job and going home. I couldn't even go out or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I have to get, I let you know in an email, but like I know I'm building this up for everyone who hasn't seen but it's just like, for me, my personal sensibility and like having kind of a grudge against overproduced comedy and, especially like just overdone ideas. I don't know. I saw your stuff, the new stuff you're making, and I was like, this is what it's about. And it like, so much of what's out there is like, okay, that's a good idea. And, it was done well because it looks nice. And these videos you guys are making actually made me laugh. Like,
thank you.
I don't know if it's being sick of comedy. It's probably part of that. It's probably a little, depression and everything. But like, like your videos make me actually laugh. And I was wondering if it'd be okay to show one.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm going to try to pull one up. Let me see if I can. Okay.
Appreciate this a lot. We don't get a whole lot of comments on the videos.
I know. Well, hopefully maybe somebody else will resonate with what you guys are throwing down and they'll go watch your stuff. But okay, I'm going to show one. This one's called, can I show them the goo?
Yeah, you can show them whatever you want, man. I'm just happy to be here.
I'm going to see if also I'm not 100% sure this sound is going to work right away. So I'm going to. Can you hear the door?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's working. Okay.
Looking for this, son?
Dad!
I never thought my son would get into this sort of thing.
I'm holding it for a friend, Dad.
Do you know what goo does to a man? Well, I'll show you what goo does to a man.
Dad, no!
I love everything about this video.
Oh, Dad! No! No, Dad!
Shit! Fuck! Shit! Oh, fuck yeah! Oh!
Let me know if you get any more of that.
Yeah, Trent. My dad did all my goo. Yeah, again.
Oh, I fucking love Goo. I love this video.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
you,
Tell
I'm
me about
sorry.
it.
So that was just a weird idea I had. At my job, I'm doing a lot of packing on like a line, so I have like just plenty of time to just think of nothing while I'm doing that. And that was just like some weird idea I had. Like it was simple enough that I knew we could do it. So I was like, hey, if we ever get to make videos again, I want to make this thing where I'm a dad who just smears something all over his face, and making that was a lot of fun. I had to take a shower immediately after we did that.
Yeah,
But-
it's oh, sorry.
No, keep going.
Yeah, I think our approach to it all has just been like we have no money, no time at all. Like, yeah, pretty much it's just us for the
Yeah.
most part, and your parents when we can pull them in.
Mhm.
So then our approach has just been like, what can we make as quickly as possible for as little money as possible?
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be funny. So that's kind of been the approach.
Yeah.
I've wanted to ask you guys about this this Scott Steiner photo.
Yeah, my friend and I have a friend who like I talk wrestling with, and a recurring thing we do every year is we get each other like a really tacky wrestling gift. We try to find like the grossest thing we can find on eBay. Like the last year I did, I got him like a felt stovepipe, like a Stone Cold Steve Austin like top hat. That like it was like it had like a visible stain on it, but like I needed to have it, and like that one was we started off with like doing wrestling shirts, but we kind of ran out of shirts. So that year he got me a signed picture of Scott Steiner that he put in a really nice frame, and
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite things in my room. I look at it and I just can't believe that I have that. Oh,
Beautiful. It's such a good detail. And also like your costume choices, just your dad. Let's take a look at your dad outfit again. This is let's see if I can find I don't know, you talk about having no money and no time, but like you just here, wait, I'm gonna pull this up. You just make it you make it work without like overthinking anything.
mhm.
It's just a very good dad outfit. It's a very good bad teen outfit with the Dragon Ball hat.
I won that hat in a contest.
What kind of contest did you win this hat in?
They were doing like a Toonami giveaway, and I won a prize pack, and that was part of it. And I just thought, if I ever do anything drug related, I need somebody to be wearing that hat in the video.
Yeah. I find myself collecting things for like, if I ever make a video for this, I just gotta. I don't know. It's just
I do the same thing. I have 2 seasons of The Sopranos on VHS box sets, and I have absolutely no use for them, but I know that I can put them in a video eventually, so they're just taking up closet space, and I could probably use for something actually useful. But
I love
yeah.
it.
The dad outfit, that's just my dad's shirt. I asked him like right before we did that, do you have anything like dadish? And he was like, here you go.
Yeah, I'm a dad. Here you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're getting a question here. Oh yeah, what was the goo made out of?
That goo was like some like
It's Vaseline.
that was Vaseline.
Just straight Vaseline.
It was just we had a big thing of Vaseline, and like I needed that for my hands because my job just destroys my hands. But I was like, man, this would be perfect to just rub in my face and get in my hair, and hopefully this will wash out.
Yeah, perfect viscosity.
Yeah.
I also just, it's the tiniest detail, but I fucking love it when you're wigging out on the goo and you like whip your head and you see
Yes,
like
yes.
Beautiful.
You just can't plan for that, but it's just, I'm sure as soon as you saw that in the playback, it's like, yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
going
Oh
right
god.
in,
Yeah. We had one shot at that shot, and I'm glad that it went as well as it did.
yeah, you can't use up too much goo.
No.
Can I show another video?
Please.
All right. You guys have started getting into green screen and fake commercials.
Yeah.
And I fucking love them. Here's
Oh,
one.
God.
I fucking love
Oh
this one.
no.
I love this one.
My name is Sexual Jackson. I run Sexual Jackson's Car Wash. Come on down. You want your car washed? We don't do it. It costs $1,000 and we fuck your car. That's it. We fuck your car. We don't wash it. We don't wax it. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. Me and like 3 other guys just fuck every part of your car at Sexual Jackson's Car Wash.
Oh.
That's all it has to be.
Yeah. We were just messing around with the green screen that day. That was just like test footage.
That was I think you just pointed the camera at me and you were like, do something. So Sexual Jackson is yeah, he was born in that moment, basically.
So that was all improvised.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off the top
Great.
of the yeah.
I'm so glad that exists. I'm so glad you left in the cutoff.
We originally weren't even going to put that on the channel. That was just for Facebook, but we were like, we like this enough that we're going to just put it on there for the people who aren't on Facebook.
Yeah, good, because I wouldn't have seen it otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm not even on anymore. So
I actually was thinking of you, like specifically, when I said people who aren't on Facebook when I uploaded that. So yeah.
Oh yeah. This one's a little longer. It's another fake commercial that I'm really into. Here we go.
Sunday. This Sunday, come down to the Sampson Family Fun Center for the World Series of Crying. That's right, we won the lawsuit. We get to call it that. The world famous crying tournament is back for another year, and the competition is fierce. All the heavy hitters are coming. Weepin' Willie, Crying Craig, Tony Teardrops, the Tearminator, Sad Dave. We got cash prizes for crying. We got $1,000 for most uncomfortable cry, $50 for quickest cry, $100 for most offensive cry. We got this for fakest cry. But wait, there's more. The World Series of Crying is not just a tournament. We have a slew of seminars and activities and celebrity appearances all related to crying. We got cry-offs, we got amateur cry-offs, an exclusive appearance from Alan Moore describing the 10 saddest things he's ever seen, seminars on how to cry at work without people finding out, a yoga session dedicated to unrepressing your memories. This event is not sponsored by Kleenex. Fuck them. The Batman Experience. Bring your parents and we will shoot them. We at the World Series of Crying would like to formally apologize for booking Kevin Spacey to make an appearance. I mean, I just fucking knew him as the Bugs Life guy. I didn't know about all that shit he did. Musical acts for the World Series of Crying include Tears for Fears, The Twilight Sad, The Ghost of Ian Curtis, The Cure, and Creed. That's right. Kids' tickets are still just $5. But I personally would not bring a kid to this event. Don't bring your kids. Don't make any plans. Don't make any appointments. Don't keep any promises. Save that Sunday for the World Series of Crying. Unless you're a bitch. The World Series of Crying is at the Sampson Family Fun Center on the Boulevard, right next to Sexual Jackson's Car Wash. First 100 attendees to arrive will receive a free teardrop tattoo.
Voiceover.
Sunday.
Guys, oh my God. I mean, I feel like I can tell that, like, I mean, you tell me you have this job where it's just fucking with your hands and it's kind of, I'm assuming on the more mindless side of work. And you just have this opportunity to talk to yourself and just entertain yourself with these ideas.
Yeah, I've been doing that for years, just like thinking up like weird characters in my head to just do recurring bits. But like this is like, it wasn't until like last year that I was like, I should probably try to make these into something. Like, yeah.
I'm very happy you're doing it, because it's reminding me why I enjoyed making my videos a very long time ago.
Thank you so much.
So fun to see. And especially like, I don't know how much time you guys put into worrying about like production value, whatever, but it just doesn't matter. And it's just so good to see something actually funny and it translates whether or not it looks polished. I love that about what you guys do.
Thank you. Sean is a big part of like why they look good. Like he edits so well. I love everything he does.
You're making me
I mean, they move like they like you don't waste a lot of time. You just get to the joke. And Sean, good job, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like it's hard doing sketches on the internet because like unless you have like the joke like written in words above it, like people aren't going to actually stop to watch it, and like let alone like open YouTube from like another like app or something. So like I feel like if we have you there, we have to like do it quick. Like it has to be good.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, that's totally the huge part of sketch comedies, is getting over that hurdle. And then it's also like, okay, well, now they see the joke. Are they going to wait to see the next beat of the joke?
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I'm going to ask if it's okay. Would it be okay if I played the heirloom?
Oh, please play the heirloom.
This
is the first one we did.
Yeah, this is like our big return to YouTube.
And this was like this. Like this is a really big return. This is like this is like an ambitious return. Like I was like, holy shit, these guys are back.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you want to say anything else about the heirloom before I play it?
That was so that goo was like the main thing that like we were planning on doing that week. The heirloom was just like something I wanted to do as an exercise to just get back into it. We were originally like Sean was originally not involved at all. I was just going to edit that myself on iMovie or something just to make a video again, but Sean was free, so he was able to help me with it, and I think it came out a lot smoother that way. But yeah, at my job, I work in like a sex toy warehouse kind of thing. Might as well put my job on the internet.
All right, let's save it for after.
Yeah.
That's enough of a. That's a great intro.
I wasn't giving it away. Yeah.
My favorite. I think my favorite sketch in sketch comedy right now is the heirloom.
Oh God, don't say that.
Come on, like.
James, come here and sit down. I want to show you something.
What's up, Dad?
Well, I think it's about time I give you something. Something that's been in the family for generations.
What the fuck?
It's the family drill dog. It's been in the family for generations.
No. I heard that. What am I supposed to do with this thing?
Well, what do you think?
Construction?
No. It's for use on your mother. No. Maybe I need to show you.
What? Show me? No. Fuck that.
No. Trust me. You've got to see this. Oh, Pam.
What? Get fucking thing out of here, man. Out of here, that stupid fucking thing out of here. Stop. Get out.
Oh, you had a blast.
It's not what I thought you were going to use that for.
What did you think it was for?
Some weird sex thing.
The fuck? You can't have this anymore. Get away from me.
Look to the
Are you still looking for my mother's bag?
Oh my god.
I'm trying not to
Guys.
laugh too hard at my own stuff.
Guys, everything about this sketch I love. Now,
Thank you.
when I watched this for the first time, I have to tell you, I laughed hard out loud for 15 minutes. I just sat there laughing. I had no idea what the fuck I had just seen.
Thank you.
Because it's like, shit, what do I say about this? Every fucking thing about this. Yeah, Elena could hear me. She was in the other room, and I was just laughing like a madman. It's like, okay, it's gross. It's gross and rude and mean. Not mean. It's not mean,
Yeah.
and it's not like. It's not like. There's still something so surprisingly wholesome about it.
Yeah.
But fuck, like you like, okay, on one level you're riding this line of really like graphic, showing the sex toy
Mhm.
and innocent with the playfulness and your dad's innocent, and then you have your parents in there, and then
Mhm.
it's like this whole other fucking thing of like they're doing a great job acting in this sketch.
Yeah, they always knock it out of the park.
Holy shit. And yeah, the fucking Bangladesh shirt, everything about it, like this is it. I don't know. I could go on about this. I have gone on about this sketch to Elena for a long time. She's tired of hearing about how much I love this sketch, so I had to share it with everyone. Can you tell me anything else I don't already know about this sketch?
The Bang Bus shirt was my dad's idea. I did not specify what he had to wear in that. It was also, he was like, hey, should I take the dildo out of something? And they just, like, that's my grandmother's bag. Like, my mom got that out of the attic for us to use in the video. Like, but yeah, the Bang Bus shirt and the dildo came from my job. I work, it's like mostly lingerie and like vibrators and shit, but I'm
Yeah.
packing them. And when there's like display stuff that like they don't want, like they need to get rid of, like I'm the guy who will just take anything for my job because I always think it's funny. My parents always really think it's funny that I work there. They tell people that I work at a dildo factory, but we're not a factory. And yeah, like as soon as I pitched that, there was no like there was like no questions. They're like, yeah, we'll do that. Because I got my sense of humor from my parents. They've always like they got me into Mr. Show when I was a kid. Like they've always been like really good with comedy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I think when we were making that, like, because I think I was shooting it,
Yeah.
and the whole time, like, sometimes you're making something and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna turn out. Like we could plop all the footage onto the computer and be like, this we can't do this. But yeah, it just turned out really, really well.
As soon as my dad, like I didn't know my dad was going to be that animated when he did the video. Like I gave him a script and I was like, here you go, just do what you will with it. And like I'm not used to hearing like that tone from my dad. Like he's usually way more low key.
That's yeah, like they're both really into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just the fact that they would support that idea, not only support the idea in a show their approval by participating in it, but then like knock it out of the park, like everything. It's everything, man. This is Jess. She works at Planet Scum. She's crying laughing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She wasn't at the meeting where I showed that sketch to the other producers, and I'm so glad. Anyone who saw this sketch for the first time, you're welcome. I would let. Oh man, this is I'm so happy it could work out like okay, wait, let me just quickly Test Films, folks. Yeah, subscribe to Test Film. Check out. Look how much they've done over the years. Like a lot of this is older stuff. They have stuff from 3 months ago, from 4 months ago. They got stuff from 12 years ago.
There's a noticeable quality dip when you go past a new nickname. I think we got stuff down a little bit more after that. But yeah. Yeah, we have a Twitter too, Test Films 69, because
and you have 69 subscribers right now too.
Oh, dude, that wasn't 69 when this started. That's awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, this means a lot. Like, back in the day, we didn't get a whole lot of traction making these. Like, it's like some of our friends would like it, but like we wouldn't really get a lot of feedback on it. So to get like your email blew me away. Like, I'm not used to receiving a level of praise like that about anything I've done. Like my parents, they always love my stuff, but I'm like, that's your parents. Like they're gonna be supportive. But yeah, man, that made me I was hungry to like make stuff, but like after like you sent that email, I was like, I have to keep doing it. Like that wasn't just a one-off thing. I have to plan something like already. Like, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as we're able to.
I would, I mean, that was, it's extremely infrequent that something would make me laugh like that. So it's like, it felt very good to write you that email. I don't know. I'm glad we could, inspire each other in that way. It's just a very cool thing.
I'm just glad that it led to this, because like the conversation we had at the Wrestle Factory like was so awkward that I had to walk up to you a second time to apologize for how awkward that first conversation was.
I don't even remember that part. That's so funny.
That's good. Yeah, like
I think I was like one thing I remember was like being a little too quick to like go in for the hug. I think I was just like, oh yeah, James, Test Film, boom, and then I hugged you, and then I was like, well, I don't know if that's what that guy wanted.
Like, for me, like I saw the Fest shirt before anything else. I was like, holy shit, a Fest shirt! Like the only person I know who knows that is Robot Rob. And then I look up and it's your face. I'm like, oh shit, it's the actual guy. And
wait, so how do you know Fesh though?
Because you've posted about him before. You posted about him. Like I was reading your blog and shit. I was I've been watching your stuff for a long time, man.
So cool. I mean, I will pat myself on the back for I don't know, it took me a little too long, but like I finally watched your stuff and I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad I subscribed. I'm so glad that planted a tiny seed in your brain to make videos when the time was right.
Yeah, thank you again for the millionth time. I can't say it enough.
It rules. This is so cool. So yeah, we can't. I don't know. Maybe we should show one more. Let's find one more. How about let's do. I like Reunion too.
I knew. Yeah.
Reunion's good.
I think Reunion's the one that like I like the most out of everything we've done so far.
All right. Let's.
Oh man, it's been great getting back together.
Yeah, man, quarantine's been rough. It's cool to finally hang out again.
Yeah, dude.
How'd you spend your time? What'd you do?
Didn't do much.
Mama, get in here!
right, man? You good? Everything cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
So that was like that's like one of the most out there ideas I've had, like even considering something like Goo. Like yeah, all I had was, hey, I just want to like make a video where like you asked me what I did over the pandemic, and it's just like 2 minutes of me firing guns. And Sean made that funny. I give the credit to him for that. He worked really hard editing that one. He does like wedding work and stuff, so he's editing all the time. And just I always feel bad making him like edit stuff like when he's not like doing work, because it just feels like he's doing more work. And he had to do most of that in like one night too. Like,
Yeah, I think we had a couple hours.
yeah.
Yeah, I get another idea where we're making it, and I'm like, I just don't know.
Yeah, we like the day we weren't sure if that video was going to be any good until like the gun effects were in.
Yeah,
like,
we're like, oh, okay,
yeah,
there's something.
yeah.
We can work with this. So.
Like I distinctly remember texting him the day before we met up, like, is it funny? And there just being like kind of a gap before he responded. He was like, I mean, it looks like something. And, yeah. That was a lot of fun to do. I've been collecting like fake looking guns because I wanted to like make a big shootout this whole time. Like, and that's finally something I got to do.
We're big fans of John Woo and Max Payne and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, we're big action movie dudes.
Mm-hmm. From the looks of it, you have a house full of guns and dildos.
Yeah, it's a quintessential American household.
Yeah, it's the sketch comedian bread and butter. You really got it.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It's the kind of it's like in a happy way. It makes me go like, why the fuck am I not making my sketches if these guys are making their sketches? But in like a good way, you know? It's so hard to get motivated when I watch like TikToks of people like fucking doing the new dance, and it's like, I get it that I could be making stuff too, but I look at that and it's just not my flavor, and it's not stimulating.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a lot of fatigue with regards to like the like face cam single person.
I hate that. I can't stand when they shoot stuff like that.
It's like sometimes they work and sometimes they're funny, but I've seen so much of it. It's like it makes you really hungry for actual like sketch, like actually written, kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I gravitate towards your stuff, because it's obviously it takes cues from sketch comedy, but like you're clearly not trying to copy any trendy thing, and it's just you let these fucked up ideas just kind of bubble up, and I love it.
Yeah, I've written like full sketches at work before. It's I have so much time to just think of this dumb stuff in my hands. But yeah, man, it's it's crazy just being able to do it. Like I had to like when we decided we were doing this, like I had to get like a new camera and a new computer to do all of this. Like the big hurdle was like, am I gonna like spend like thousands of dollars and then like not do anything with it? And fortunately, we've been doing stuff on a somewhat regular basis. I'm just glad I'm still doing it like half a year later.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep making stuff, I'm going to keep watching it.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that I now have a show where I could show this kind of stuff off and get a little bit more appreciation going for what you're doing, because I'm just sitting like, it's the fucking lockdown and I'm sitting. It would be really nice if someone else saw this, So thank you. And thank you everyone else for subscribing and watching the stuff with me.
Yeah, thank you to them too. Thank you for doing this. It's kind of hard telling people about the videos because I feel like I'm just kind of whoring myself a little bit. Like I had to make a Twitter account for this, and that felt gross. I only tweet when we have new videos. I just don't want to engage in any of that. But I'm just glad we were able to get more people to see it.
Yeah, I know how that goes. So I actually, I deleted my Twitter, and then I kind of wished I didn't do that because I don't know, whatever. I'll find another way to spread the word. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I want to just say, good job. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad everyone else got to see this today. I think everyone else enjoyed it. And I look forward to your next gun dildo sketch.
Thank you.
Or dildo gun sketch. Or anything else you guys want to do.
Some combination.
A gun that shoots dildos,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Cool. Are you guys ready to be flushed down the toilet now?
Oh, ready, yeah,
for sure.
All right. Oh wait, I got to get my sound effect. All right. All right, get fucking flushed. There you have it, folks. Best new up and coming sketch team on the internet, Test Films. Let's see. Isn't that nice? Didn't all of these artists today, whether they're painters, digital illustrators, old-timey photographers, cross-stitching, embroidering, dog pillow manifesting, or sketch comedy filming artists, didn't they all make you want to make something to collaborate? Did I miss anybody, by the way? I hope I didn't leave anybody out in there. Some great art today. Yeah, this is a art toilet for the books. The Facebook. I don't know. Where am I going with this? I just want to say thank you to everyone who contributed. Thank you to everyone who emailed in and said, hey, yeah, I'll do the show. I really, really, really liked today's show. Thank you to everybody in the chat for keeping it moving and showing your appreciation and encouragement to all the artists. This was a good damn art toilet. I want to thank, thanks, extra special thanks to those contributing to Planet Scum, keeping the planet rotating in orbit. And what else? What do we got? Pretty soon we're going to make an announcement about Champion Kinda, the Sean from Michaels story. Art by Lindsay Raygun. Champion Kinda, the Sean from Michaels story. The true tale where Sean from Michaels spills the beads about the wrestling contest between Sean from Michaels and Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. That story is coming soon, and it's coming to Planet Scum before it's appearing on IWTV. So yeah, do you follow Planet Scum on Instagram? Do you follow Riley Soliner on Instagram? Do you follow Sean from XSW on Twitter? Do you follow fucking Planet Scum on Twitter? I don't know. You could find it, Google it, figure it out. But all that information is going to be on those channels. You'll find it there. Saturday Night Live, I think, is happening next week. Oh my God, it's almost October. Wow. All right. But yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up. I don't know what we're doing next week on the show yet, but we got to do another one of these art toilets soon. If you're on the fence about showing your art on the show, I mean, look, my name's Mr. Rude, but I'm pretty nice. You got to admit, I'm pretty kind. I'll be nice about your art. I'll say some nice things about it, and so will everyone in the chat. That's the show for today. Thank you. Make something. Make yourself feel good by creating. And we'll flush you later. That's the show. Bye-bye.